Good evening, folks. A little rosy in the face. I just woke up from a long winter's nap. Worked like a bastard on fire today. But I wanted to share with you Merry Christmas. If anything at all, stop the video now because it's probably going to be about 5 minutes. But I wanted to share with you last night while we did our movie thing, but it would have been a ultimate ball hog moment because it's probably going to take me at least 5 minutes. That we exchanged gifts at work with, me and some friends exchanged gifts at work, and my friends Jason and Chelsea that are a couple, we exchanged gifts together. I got them a jigsaw puzzle that I thought was really cool. It was like a 1,000 piece jigsaw puzzle that I guess it's a murder mystery, and as you solve the puzzle or as you reveal certain things on the puzzle, it reveals certain clues about who may have committed the murder, etc. It seemed real cool. But they blew me out of the water, and they got me from a website that I know has been talked about before, but they got me a horror pack. And I know Chelsea told me that they did basically a mystery bundle of movies that had like slight defects, like maybe the back of the video was creased, like the cover or something like that. It was nothing wrong with any of the discs, but it was just random ass titles to come out, and I wanted to just do like a what's in the bag or what's in my, a mystery box unveiling sort of deal with you folks. And yeah, if you're interested or wanted to see, I will do that for you now. And shoo, kitty, don't worry. We're just looking at horror movies. Nicholas, okay, we got that. So I will start out with putting them all on the table. There are 10 titles, and I will go number 1, A Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. I think this was a Netflix release because I remember putting it on one night and not finishing it or falling asleep like 10 minutes into it. But I mean, the cover of it looks like Red Dawn or something. It looks pretty fucking juicy just looking at the front of the screen. Is that David Koechner? Either way, I'm going to check it out at some point. I will say you can't lock out what lives inside. They are the intruders. It kind of seems generic in a way, but might be worth checking out. Why went Rose? Rose is the girl's name. A lot of girls in horror movies, are they named Rose a lot? Don't count Titanic, but I'm sure that happens quite frequently. Don't quote me on that. I'm a little bit glib, I'm a little bit off the hip, but I feel like that's a thing in horror movies. Rose. A homoerotic thriller, if you will. I watched it earlier this year, back in October, and it is strange. There are some really strange shower scenes, dream awakenings, stuff that just seem... They have... I'm not going to say an agenda, but there's just there's a mood to it, and we're going to talk about Nightmare on Elm Street 2. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. It's a weird movie. It's not, Freddy's not the killer, it's just his glove, and there's a lot of bizarre stuff in that movie, and I like it a lot. It's great. Definitely going to check it out again. I'm glad I own a copy. A new take on the slasher genre, if you will, says Phil Wheat from the website known as Nerdly. What happens after the horror movie, ? Probably you gotta do a bathroom break, who knows. The cover of it reminds me of Yellow Jackets, but it's all about a girl named Cameron who is a lone survivor that's past comes back to haunt her, about a tight-knit social circle, etc. Might be I Know What You Did Last Summer, but she's the murderer. Who knows? From the creator of Final Destination, we feature the likes of Tobin Bell, Lynn Shay, and Chester Rushing. It is The Call. Look at that cover. It's haunting. I saw a preview for this, I think, when I was... is that when this was out? I'm sure I saw... for Talk to Me. But maybe it's... it definitely had Lin Shaye and Tobin Bell. So I think I saw this preview of this for Talk to Me, I should say. It looked cool. I'm gonna check it out. The 4-movie set of Vampire Bloodsuckers collection. We have The Breed, The Cave. The hell does that say? The Forsaken, and Vampires the Turning, which features the likes of a person using a samurai sword. So yeah, that's gonna happen too. Do vampires? You gotta put a samurai sword in there. The Dawn. Welcome to The Dawn. Oh, here you go. The only survivor is his eldest daughter, Rose, who is sent to live in a convent, plagued by strange nightmares. There it is, Rose again, coming up. I'm not full of shit. This is, there's a character named Rose. It's a religious thriller of sorts, if you're into it. And Rose, speaking of Pray for Dawn, we have Pray for Dawn from the Dark. This is touted as a fast-paced Irish horror. There's nothing to prepare you for the terror that will emerge from the dark. It has a official selection of Fantastic Fest, official selection of Jameson Dublin. It's an official selection, whatever that means to be officially selected. This was that. If you guys are into movies that have been officially selected by things, you might officially select this one to watch for yourself. Please do. Please enjoy. This one, when I pulled it from the box, I was into it, and I see it. It's like has a smudge kind of up the front of it, but it's called Gehenna, Where Death Lives. And this one I was into it. It seems really cool. It's a construction group that visits a beautiful remote island of Saipan. They find what they think is a perfect spot to discover the forgotten Japanese bunker from World War II. That doesn't sound right. Let me redo that. A construction group visits the beautiful and remote island of Saipan to search for a new resort location. There it is. As they find what they think is a perfect spot, they discover a forgotten Japanese bunker from World War II. While exploring the cryptic remains, they uncover dark evil that lies beneath the surface, an evil that forces each member of the team to face their darkest secrets and may very well be death itself. I mean, looks cool. Kind of seems like As Above, So Below, maybe a little bit. And the very final on the list that once we saw this, we looked up, did a little background research on this, but Robert's back, and this time he has company. Folks, I don't know if anyone's heard of this. Robert Reborn. It's of course, the curse continues, as curses always do. It's a doll movie, and I'm not into doll movies. Like Chucky and all that, it's not my thing. But I'm not going to try and explain to you what this looks like. I'm just going to read from the back in the like 90s movie announcer voice the best I can. And just try and follow along, because it's horror at 30,000 feet.
In 1951, USSR, as the Cold War intensifies, infamous dictator Joseph Stalin is suffering with illness, and his death is imminent. Meanwhile, KGB agent Stoichkov discovers a mysterious stage show in the Baltic region featuring 3 creepy dolls: Robert, Kalashnikov, and Miss Cyclops. Spellbound by the lifelike animation displayed by the dolls on stage, Stoichkov investigates the show. I can't do it. Investigates the show's host and discovers he is a German toy maker who owns a mystical book which holds the key to eternal life. I mean, when you have the key to eternal life, you want to be doing a stage show in a Baltic region. Believing the toy maker and his book will help Stalin escape death, Stoichkov kidnaps him, and they board a plane to Moscow. but the toy maker's living creations have followed them. When the plane is in midair, all hell breaks loose as Stoichkov and his team of KGB agents realize 3 dolls are on board and will stop at nothing to rescue their puppet master. Killing is child's play. Welcome to Robert Reborn.
This is number 5 in the series, by the way. There's fucking 5 of these. Oh my god, it looks ridiculous, and I'm gonna watch it for like a bad movie night. That's the box. If you guys watched, I hope you enjoyed this. Smash that like button. Just kidding. No, I love you guys. It's so fun hanging out all the time. If you put up with this bullshit, holy fuck, for 10 and a half, going on 11 minutes. If you put up with it, cheers. Love you guys. Merry Christmas again. And we'll see you next Thursday. I cannot wait to talk Love Actually. Oh, boy. All right, folks. Have a good night. Cheers. Love you.